Big news is brewing for Samsung fans, particularly those with the Galaxy S24 series. If you've been eagerly awaiting the second One UI 7.0 beta update, it might arrive much sooner than expected. Reliable industry insider Taran Vats recently hinted that the update could roll out this week, with December 10 or December 12 being the most likely dates. That's not far off, so if you're eager to test out the newest features, you might not have to wait long. And while we're talking about staying ahead, don't forget to join our membership. Link is in the description for exclusive updates and insights. Samsung is no stranger to taking its time when it comes to software updates. The first One UI 7.0 beta release felt like a long wait for Galaxy S24 users. But this time, the company seems to be speeding things up. Out of the two rumored dates, December 12 seems to be the more likely option. Why? December 12 falls on a Thursday, the same day of the week that Samsung launched the first beta on December 5. Samsung has a history of sticking to these patterns, and it wouldn't be surprising if they followed a similar schedule for this release. One of the most exciting aspects of this potential rollout is the expansion of beta access to additional countries. Currently, the One UI 7.0 beta is only available in select regions: the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, Korea, India, Poland, and China. Among these, the program initially went live in the first 4 regions. If the second update indeed rolls out this week, Samsung could open the beta to more users globally, giving even more people the chance to experience the newest features before anyone else. But what about other devices beyond the Galaxy S24 series? Many fans are hopeful that Samsung might expand the beta program to include more models. Unfortunately, that's unlikely to happen right now. There's no evidence of beta firmware for other devices on Samsung's servers, only general test builds. While we'd all love to see broader access, Samsung seems to be laser-focused on refining the experience for its flagship series before rolling out further. If you're holding out for beta access on other devices, you might need to wait a little longer. As with any software update, delays are always a possibility. It's worth keeping in mind that beta and stable updates are released only when they're truly ready. That said, the December timeline looks promising, and there's a good chance Samsung will stick to it. If you're in an eligible region and own a Galaxy S24, this could be your opportunity to get a first-hand look at the latest features and improvements. While we wait for the official announcement, it's a good time to highlight why staying informed matters. Joining our membership is a great way to ensure you're always in the loop with exclusive updates, tips, and tech insights. The link is in the description, so check it out and become part of our community today. The One UI platform has been a cornerstone of Samsung's success, and updates like these help maintain its competitive edge. The Galaxy S24 series is already setting benchmarks in the smartphone market, and software refinements only add to its appeal. From smoother performance to cutting-edge features, these updates showcase Samsung's commitment to delivering a premium user experience. If the second beta does drop this week, it will be a major milestone for Galaxy S24 users and a sign of what's to come for Samsung's wider ecosystem. Whether you're excited about testing the newest features, curious about performance improvements, or simply a fan of staying ahead, this update is one to watch. So are you as thrilled as we are about the potential rollout of the second One UI 7.0 beta update? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you want to be among the first to get the latest updates, join our membership. The link is in the description, and it's packed with everything you need to stay ahead in the tech world. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the 2 biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163 millimeters by 77.6 millimeters. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1-nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to over-sharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low-light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.